In the very heart of the Garden of Eden, close to the tree of life, stood another tree, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. It was not placed there by accident. God had chosen this tree as a symbol, a way to give Adam and Eve a chance to show that they loved him, not just with their words, but with their choices. They could eat freely from every tree in the garden, fruits in every color, every flavor, except this one. God's voice was clear and loving, but serious. If you eat from it, you will surely die. Adam and Eve walked daily in a paradise beyond imagination. Every flower bloomed in perfection. The air was filled with the gentle songs of birds and the music of rippling waters. They had everything they needed: joy, beauty, peace, and the presence of their Creator, who spoke with them as a friend. Yet, even in this perfect place, there was a test. God, in his wisdom, did not force their loyalty. He gave them the dignity of choice. To be safe forever, they had to choose him freely. He even allowed Satan, the great deceiver, to try them, because love, to be real, must be tested. Far away in a dark and hollow place, Satan was not at peace. He had once stood in light, an angel honored above others. He had led heavenly choirs in worship, lifting up songs so pure that they stirred the hearts of all who heard. Now those songs were silent. The music he once began now haunted him. The angels who had once stood beside him in joyful unity were now broken, lost in anger, confusion, and blame. Satan looked around at the cold faces of those who had followed him. Their joy was gone. Their beauty, once reflecting the image of their Creator, was now twisted with pain and pride. He remembered how it felt to be filled with light. He remembered bowing before God in awe and peace. But he also remembered his pride, the moment he had chosen self over submission. And now it was too late. That one choice had shattered everything. A deep sorrow took hold of him, not sorrow for the pain he had caused God, but for what he had lost. He missed heaven, he missed the music, he missed the love. Driven by this ache, he asked for a chance to speak with Jesus. He pleaded, not with a humble heart, but with desperation. "Let me return," he begged. "I will serve where you place me. I will submit." Jesus looked at him with sorrow, deeper than words. Tears filled his eyes, not because he doubted what must be done, but because he still felt love for the one who had fallen so far. "You cannot return," Jesus said gently. "The seeds of rebellion are still in you. Heaven cannot be put at risk again. You chose this path freely, and you have led others to ruin with you." The words fell like a heavy weight. There was no shouting, no thunder, just quiet finality. Satan turned away, not softened, but burning with shame and fury. He had wanted heaven back, but not God's ways. He missed the glory, not the goodness. And when he knew he would never be restored, his sorrow turned to rage. He would strike back. If he could not return to heaven, he would ruin the happiness of those still close to God. If he could not love, he would destroy. And so Satan turned his focus to innocent Adam and Eve. He saw their joy and heard their songs of praise. Didn't that just stir something empty inside him? If they fell, could he bring sorrow to heaven itself, and maybe even regain power or revenge? He shared his plan with the fallen angels. At first, they hesitated, but he convinced them it was their only chance. Still, he decided to do it himself. Why? Because he thought only he was clever enough. He wrestled with fear. What if it didn't work? What if it did, and he stayed lost anyway? For a moment, did he pity Adam and Eve? They were so innocent. But his pride hardened his heart. Would he go through with it no matter the cost? Meanwhile, God sent 2 angels to warn Adam and Eve. With love burning in their hearts, they explained Satan's fall and the test of the tree of knowledge. They urged Adam and Eve to stay close, watchful, and to trust God. Could Satan tempt them only at the tree? Yes, but only if they let him. Adam and Eve listened. Their hearts were sincere. And together they sang songs of praise that echoed through Eden. But well far away in the shadows, Satan heard their music. Didn't every note cut into him like a blade? His jealousy burned hotter. Would he stop at nothing to silence their song? Absolutely. So here's the big question. Will Adam and Eve stay faithful, or will one choice change everything?